What is up, foodies, and welcome back to another episode. It is super early in the morning. I have reservations for the new Nintendo Land at Universal Studios, so I'm going to drink my coffee really quick and head on over there. I'm not 100% sure what to expect. I've literally watched every single Nintendo Land video from the Japan Universal all the way to the one now. A lot of YouTubers, a lot of people in general have already been there, so I'm just hoping that, I could eat all the food at Toads, go on the ride Mario Kart, do all the interactive games. I'm extremely excited. Let's just see what today brings us. All right, I'm not sure why I filmed that Universal Studios Globe. It's under renovations. But let's get our power bands. There is 6 to choose from. Do you know which one I chose? Well, you're going to find out. I'm super excited. That's a cool bag. Heading down to the lower lot for Nintendo Land. Of course, I had to pick the Yoshi. Obviously, if you don't know about this, you could, match this up to your app and you could play some interactive games. Here's the entrance to Super Nintendo World. It was super packed when we went. This is probably one of the cooler parts. You kind of feel like you're in the video game, shrinking down into this. I mean, yeah, people were just all over the place trying to get a bunch of photos and video, which is totally understandable. My favorite part right here is the 64 game, which is one of my favorite Nintendos. You go through the paintings, and that's how you play the Mario Land. It literally made me feel like I was, had an RC Cola playing 64 again. I was living the dream. I love it. Now let's get into the actual land. I mean, this literally just blew me away with the stuff that they did, other than that crane in the background. This is just phenomenal. The way they designed this, they literally left out no details at all. It's just so small. That's my only downside. It's so small and it got so packed. This is all of the entrance into Mario Kart. You kind of go into different little lands. I don't even know what this one is, I forgot, but the next one is going to be Yoshi. I just wish there was some interactive. You're paying $40 for the band, which isn't that crazy. It's also Amiibo, so you could play with your Wii U, your Switch, or whatever, which I won't be doing. But again, you could attach that band to an app and you could play some interactives, and I just wish they did that through this entire ride. This ride, I think the wait was about 60 minutes, which is probably the shortest you're ever going to see when this actually opens. But yeah, I just wish there was something that you could actually do with the bands. The detail here is phenomenal, by the way. I love everything about this, especially this floor. It looked like lava. They went above and beyond for this ride. I mean, yeah, the Bowser statue is awesome. Definitely just zigzagging through it. It just takes you into different courses. You definitely feel like you're in a video game. I know I keep saying that, but you truly feel like you're in some kind of video game. Whatever Mario Kart or land you like, they have it all here. Yeah, this was awesome. I loved everything about that. Supposedly that cage over there, I guess they just added that because people like to touch things. So now we're getting a little bit closer. You can see some bullet bills and bomb-bombs. We're almost there. Now, Team Bowser, you are Team Mario. You are trying to beat Team Bowser. That's the whole point. You can see some costumes. Yeah, I mean, again, this set was just phenomenal. And then you have to put this headset on, which you're going to see right here. It's just going to be way too big on me. I should have tightened up and pushed it down a little bit. It's pretty heavy. You also got to put a visor on. That's way too high. This is the one place that I actually wanted to go to, was Toadstool Cafe. I wasn't able to get into it because they just, man, we'll get into that in a bit. But, I really want to go to them, hoping to go back and try that out. Again, all these things that I'm showing you, you need the power band for. Even this game too, it's like one of the interactive games. This is the only one I was able to play. You had to, basically hit the shell up and hit the Koopa. I love these interactive games, but I wasn't able to play most of them, but it's alright. So as you can see, I mean, it's just super disorganized. The park itself is super big. There were so many people. My time slot was for noon. I thought they were going to kick out some people and you were only going to stay there for a little bit, but that wasn't the case. They were just letting more and more people in, and they didn't say that you only have 2 hours to basically play interactive games or do the rides.
Basically, once the 2 hours, you couldn't do anything. You basically just had to wait there or just walk around if you wanted to, or shop. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't able to do the cafe, which obviously I do want to go back. But yeah, it was just kind of a disaster on Universal's end.
So I had to stop the video, but I just got an email from them and they are re-inviting me back. I guess, I don't know if it's only the day that I went, they are re-inviting those people back, or if it's multiple other dates. There's no time frame. I could be there right when it opens. There is no, like, you only get 2 hours. But I'm going to go back, and then I'm going to make another video. I'm going to keep this one up. Because obviously they did have some issues, but I also want to show you a little bit of the park, and then hopefully on my next visit I could go a little more in depth, so I'll probably post that right after this one. But yeah, let's hop back into the video.
Again, if you have kids, this is a great place for them. If you're a grown adult who also likes video games like myself, this is an awesome place. Pay the $40 extra to get that band, to play the interactives and everything else. I can't wait to go back. Obviously, it's going to be even more packed. I'm not sure if they're going to do reservations for a while, but yeah, overall, it was fun. It's just Universal kind of ruined it. Here we are, we're exiting. It takes you right back to Jurassic Park. We didn't get anything to eat, so we have to run back upstairs, and we are going to do the Lunar New Year at this Hollywood, right at the entrance of Universal. They used to have a bigger thing, now it's just this. They have a limited menu, and yeah, let's just get into this. This was their creamy noodles with tofu. Honestly, the only good thing about this was the first bite when I drenched this in soy sauce and I was actually able to taste it. It tasted good. The tofu on here was phenomenal. I don't know what kind of tofu they used, but it was really good. The noodles look super creamy. It just literally tasted like nothing. It tasted like they were just mixed in with some water and no seasoning. Definitely do not recommend it, especially for the price point. Now here's a Korean corn dog with some fries, like Cajun fries. The fries were good. The corn dog was actually pretty decent too. In here you have a little bit of cheese, and then you just have kind of a normal Oscar Mayer wiener, I guess. For the pad thai, I think it was like $16. I think this was also $16 too. Just focus on the corn dog. Get the corn dog only. Highly recommend it. Don't get the noodles. Well, until next time, guys.